more than 5 innings from a starter. That sounds interesting.
Foreign concept.
Danny, what do you think here of the decision to move Montas to the pen?
I love it. I love the move. I think it's bold. I don't think it's panicked, but I think it's coming at the right time. This staff, right, they've thrown the fewest innings in Major League Baseball in the last 2 weeks. That's a recipe for disaster. You're taxing your bullpen. You're putting pressure on your offense, which I know we're going to talk about all show long. I love this move. He's not good enough to start right now. He's not doing the things that starters need to do, and he's kind of the squeaky wheel. So he was a reliever back in 2017 with Oakland. He knows how to do this. He's been there before. I like the idea. I like also helping the bullpen out a little bit because they're being taxed because of the starters. Bring up the young guys. Let them eat some innings. Let them be a difference maker right now. But I do think that this move, maybe it's the right one in that big puzzle that they're trying to solve right now. This could be the right one. But Frankie Montas, unfortunately, has not lived up to that big contract that they gave him. And I am ready to see some changes. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, yes, but no. But I'm ready to see some changes made.
Yeah, listen, to me, it's not bold enough. I don't know why they let him start the last start. They didn't have a lot of confidence in him. They had an opener to start the game, and they ended up using Garrett when they really needed him later. And you know, Mendoza got him out of there as quick as he could, so he obviously didn't trust him. So I think it was just like they felt like they had to give him one more shot. But I know we're going to talk more about these young guys, but they've been pitching well down AAA. You got to do something. You also have to do something, as you said, not only about lengthening out the starters, but you know, finding a way to get more innings out of some guys in that pen. Maybe Montas can be a multi-inning reliever. They need some multi-inning guys because they have nothing but one-inning guys down there for the most part. So you got to have some guys who can get there. Maybe at some point, maybe Holmes becomes one of those guys as well. If they bring up a couple of the minor league guys, we'll see how it goes from here.
Yeah, and while Met fans have been waiting for this move, I think many of us were questioning the signing to begin with, and then obviously the performance from Montas when he came back after being out for the first half of the year, for the majority of the first half of the year, they still need more. This is not just going to, even if they call up one of these young guys, which we expect that they will on Saturday, that's not going to fix all their problems. Mets have had many issues as of late. Let's make the call to the bullpen and welcome in Britt Ghiroli. Britt, Carlos Mendoza said it will not be Paul Blackburn on Saturday, so who could or who should get Montas' spot in the rotation, in your opinion?
Literally, I'd rather see anyone at this point in time. But our producer made me pick someone, so I'm going to go with McLean, guys. I mean, if you look at the Mets' needs right now, they need consistency. Sproat has been dominant, but, you know, he did start off a little shaky. And I think when you look at what the Mets need, Mendoza said it, 5 innings. He said it like these guys were pitching 7, 8 innings. It's kind of sad. You look at a guy like McLean, 13 of 18 starts. He's pitched at least into the 6th inning. With Sproat, just 6 of 22. Guys, the Mets, if we take out David Peterson, they have only gone into the 6th inning 18 times. We are in August, 18 times. The entire rotation not named David Peterson. So, hey, you know, they need length, I think, more than they need anything else. McLean has given them that at AAA, and I think he can make the jump. You know, it's going to be a little bit more pressurized than they would like. The Mets are fighting for their lives here, fighting for their playoff spot. But, you know, I think he's the guy who's best equipped to handle it right now. Though I agree with you guys. Don't just bring up 1, bring up 2, bring up 3.
Yeah.
Let's see what everyone's got. You are fighting right now. You are in a fight of your own making. You dug yourself this hole. You got to get out of it. It's going to take a lot more than just one arm.
Yeah, I have no problem with McLean. He's been pretty good all year down there in AAA. But Sproat's the hot guy for me. I would take a shot with him first, just because his last 7 starts have been really good. And he fought through his struggles at AAA. And I think he learned how to pitch at AAA. He learned how to pitch to more experienced hitters. Started trusting his stuff more. Started trusting his off-speed stuff. I watched him the other night. The game was on SNY. That last start of his in Syracuse, and his changeup's come a long way from where it was even early in the year. So I'd give this guy a shot. And but as you said, he may not go with more than 5 innings. They have to have a plan to cover these innings. You can't keep running these same guys out there night after night after night. You're going to run out of relievers again.
Well, I think that's part of the concern, right? You're talking about 2 college guys who pitched a lot in college. They've already pitched a lot this season. Do they have it in them to give the Mets what they need? Are they going to be able to give them the length they're looking for? I am going with Jonah Tong. Jonah Tong.
Yeah, that's bold. That's bold.
Thank you, Harp.
I didn't say it was right, but it's bold.
I like it. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Jonah Tong is the guy. Jonah Tong, let this guy come up. I know he just got promoted to AAA. 20 games he started this year. 18 earned runs allowed. That's it. 162 strikeouts. scouts love his fastball changeup combo. They grade very, very high. Let this kid come up and eat innings. He's also thrown the fewest of these guys. Like, I fully believe that he has the capability. He was drafted out of high school, so it's a little different. The development is different, but why not bring him up and let him eat?
Yeah. Let him eat out of the bullpen, especially.
Yeah,
What's the harm? I mean, that is clear as day to me watching him right there. He has got nasty stuff to come out of the pen, give you an inning or two down the stretch. What's that going to ruin his development? So what if he gets hit? He's going to be he can't be worse than Ryan Stanek or certainly Frankie Montas.
My one thing of that, look, Tong, he doesn't have a lot of experience. He looks like Tim Lincecum, though.
But if you pitch in Double-A, if you can dominate
you can do it.
Double-A,
It's a big jump,
leagues.
though.
Yeah.
One thing I would say, McLean might be the best guy for the bullpen. He's got that nasty sweeper. He could be a real weapon as a short inning.
You and I talked about this. Justin Verlander is the first example I can give you of a guy that
came
went
right from Double-A.
Double-A to the.
I think the Mets need to bring up all three of those guys.